Welcome to the deep dive. Okay, today we're jumping straight into the really interesting stuff happening with AI developer tools.
Yeah, specifically two big ones everyone's talking about.
Exactly. We're looking closely at Claude Code, especially now with Opus 4 under the hood, and comparing it against the GitHub Copilot agent.
Right. And our mission here, for you listening, is really to get beyond the hype.
Mm-hmm.
We want to pull out the specific pros, the cons, and crucially, the pricing details so you can figure out which tool actually fits your way of working.
Okay, so no single winner then.
Not really, no. It's about finding the right match. We'll unpack the specs, look at the trade-offs, and sort of give our verdicts on each.
Sounds good. Let's start with Claude Code then, the heavy hitter maybe.
You could say that. Its core identity is, well, it's a terminal-based agent. It uses Anthropic's best model, Opus 4.
And the sources really frame this as being for serious heavy-duty tasks, right? I saw the term marathon refactoring come up.
Yeah, exactly. Think huge code transformations across maybe dozens of files, really complex Git operations, explaining intricate code bases, that kind of thing.
Okay, deep work. So what's the cost for that kind of power?
The price tag. It's available through Cloud Max plans, starting around $100 a month.
Okay.
But, and this is the big, the API usage is token-based.
Details.
It's 15.2 per $1 million input tokens. And get this, 75 per $1 million output tokens.
Wow, okay. 75 for the output.
Yeah. So if you're doing that marathon refactoring we talked about where the AI is generating a lot of code, those output tokens can stack up incredibly fast. I mean, for some complex jobs that could get really expensive really quickly, it kind of reflects an expectation of intense but perhaps infrequent usage.
That's a really interesting point. It puts a high potential price on, well, complexity, but is investing, $100 plus potentially high token costs in a purely terminal agent the right long-term bet, especially when everything seems to be moving towards cloud integration?
That's the key question, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it forces us to look at the alternative. Let's switch over to the GitHub Copilot agent.
Okay. How's that different?
Well, fundamentally, it's cloud-powered. It uses a chat interface. And importantly, it works within these isolated workspaces.
Isolated workspaces? What does that mean, practically?
It basically means the agent gets its own sandbox. It can suggest changes, write code, try things out, but it doesn't touch your actual local code base until you explicitly approve and merge the changes. It's safer, in a way.
I see. And what kind of tasks is it good for? Is it doing those marathon refactoring sessions, too?
Probably not its main focus. It's more positioned as, like, a general productivity booster, your daily grind assistant.
Okay, like what?
Things like generating documentation for code, fixing more straightforward bugs, maybe drafting pull request descriptions, handling boilerplate setup for APIs, the everyday tasks that eat up time.
Gotcha. And the pricing reflects that accessibility, I assume?
It does. It actually starts free, which is nice. You get up to 50 agent requests a month on the free tier.
Okay, not bad to try it out.
Exactly. Then there are paid tiers. Pro is $10 a month. And Pro Plus is $39 a month. That Plus tier gets you premium models and unlimited agent access.
That tiered structure definitely feels more approachable for maybe individuals or smaller teams. What's the trade-off here? What's the catch?
The main limitation, I think, is the ecosystem lock-in. It's very tightly bound to GitHub and certain specific IDEs, like VS Code.
So it's not as flexible as the terminal-based Claude Code.
Not in terms of where you can run it, no. Claude Code might hit your wallet harder, depending on usage, but you can invoke it from pretty much any terminal.
Copilot agent, well, you need to be living inside the GitHub and supported IDE world.
Okay, so it boils down to this. Claude Code offers maybe deeper smarts and the raw power for really complex, large-scale code transformations for someone who needs that top-tier reasoning in the terminal. Precisely. Think core maintainers, people wrestling with big legacy systems, maybe.
Right.
And GitHub Copilot agent, on the other hand, seems geared towards the developer focus on shipping features faster, managing the day-to-day stuff.
Handling the task list, the bug queue, the PR cycle.
Exactly. If your main bottleneck is that daily churn, and you like the idea of a cloud agent that slots right into your GitHub workflow, Copilot agent is probably the tool that helps you, actually clear your to-do list, rather than adding calculate token costs to it.
Right. Filing a token expense report.
Yeah. I mean, looking at the bigger picture, both tools are trying to tackle developer bottlenecks, right? Remove friction.
Sure.
But their approaches, especially the pricing subscription versus token usage, they signal very different ideas about how developers work, or maybe how intensely they'll use these AI assistants.
That's a great way to frame it. Which brings us to the final thought for you, the listener. Don't just think about the monthly subscription fee. Think about the cost per task.
Mhm.
Are you dealing more with those huge multi-file Git refactors where Claude's power might shine despite the token cost? Or is your main challenge the sheer volume of smaller, everyday coding tasks and bug fixes, where a Copilot agent's unlimited plan might be more economical? What's the real bottleneck you face that these tools promise to solve?